It's been a hot second. Hello, hello. I am alive. I am here. By a hot second, I mean I didn't stream Thursday or Friday because I was tired. I'm still tired. But today's tired just because I did fucking chores. Hello, Jindra. How is you? Saga 3 down. Turns out the single target DPS involves no weapons. As it always does. Monks are badass, man. Assuming. Anyway. Oh. What I would do for, like, a potion that I could drink and it lets me sleep for, like, 12 seconds. And I get the benefits of a, like, full night's rest. This is more suplexing than punching. Suplex, punching, potato, potato. Anyway. I finally did some fucking grinding. So Manafa is now suplexed literally an ocean. That's fun. Yeah, I finally did some grinding, so now I am fingers crossed, hoping we can actually, beat the next stratum. To show off kind of where we're at, Manaswel is level 61. In the process of this grinding, I also tried to replace gear as best I could. Obviously, gear is very expensive, so there are going to be some holes there. Silas is presently level 47. I actually quite like his counter move, so I'm going to take him along for the moment. Squirrel, level 50. He is deadly, to say the least. Powder, level 48. I haven't done a lot of grinding with him. Gloria's level 55. There was actually a period where I just didn't take her, because I'm like, you are very helpful, but also you are getting very quickly leveled as well. I didn't necessarily do this with everyone, necessarily. Work noise. Need equipment. Best way to get the status screen. Bryn, our gatherer, is level 49. She's very good if we want to try to get through a dungeon without, like, having too many encounters. Sarah's level 51. Not really much to note there. Juice is here. Level 43. His usability dropped off like a rock as we've gotten this deep in. It was like, yeah, he can poison enemies, but, like, once he poisons them, that's kinda it. He can't do anything else. And it's either they're poisoned or they can have another status ailment. There is no both. Which is disappointing. And at the same time, that doesn't make him useless. His use is just incredibly limited. Jin is level 47. Because of the enemy that we're going up against, I'm not bringing Jin along. Tura is level 40. This is kind of where I stopped, because I'm like, level 40 seems like a decent-ish point. I want to get her more levels at some point. Bogan, I didn't take it along at all. We know Bogan hits like a fucking fire truck, which is hilarious, but he's also like squishy glass cannon, so I want to see if I can't get that resolved. Plutia didn't get a chance to grind, but she's already level 48, so I'm not terribly worried about it. But I am hoping that we actually have the power that we need this time to actually kick some ass and take some names. I did learn, as well, that all of the fucking foes had respawned on the boss floor. I didn't take the time to go beat them. Mostly because I saw that in, like, that demoralization hit where I'm like, oh my fucking god, you gotta be kidding me. So we are going to go down and we are going to fix that. And by fix that, I mean murder everything in sight. Mostly because if I don't, I'm going to have the worst time in the world with the boss. Yay. But, like, actually, just hit the auto button. We win those. This is how badly powerful I am. This floor is nothing. This floor is nothing. I do not care about these floors. We are, in a sense, too powerful. So if this is not enough, then it is a problem with equipment. And that means it requires more grinding and getting more stuff. Which, I mean, this is an Atlas game, of all the things. The boss will respawn if you don't kill all the other foes first. Of course he will. Of course he will. Yay. Also, I did a number of the quests, including killing the enemy on the previous stratum solo, the foe. I literally just ran in there with Manaswel, got into a random fight, killed the enemies in the fight as I got ambushed by the crab that comes out of the water, and then proceeded to 1v1 the crab and win. So, protectors are really good. Or builds. This is true. If it is a problem with builds, this will be a solution that I will seek to rectify with either some of the more like concentrated builds or actually like implement a couple of characters myself, which is like a last resort kind of thing. Partly because that would take a while. We would need to grind them up. But also partly because, like, you know, I don't want to make this just my characters, as it... Sorry, I'm getting distracted because... What is Marnie doing? Of course she is. Okay. We got another cat. Fair enough. I want to show off, because, like, I did a lot of the quests. The only quests that we still have yet to do involve the Lunchnet and an alchemist that knows fire. But I've done Official Business 1 versus the Unknown, which was a very interesting quest. The Diamond Charm, Scavenging for Ian 2, Work Stoppage. There were actually a number that I did. I'm not able to show it off, but I also can't show it off right now, but if they're right down there now, I can talk about it at least. It's even better if I ambush them. Now it's really just auto and win. Okay, so this floor, you might note, as I wander around, the photo that had a habit of appearing is not presently appearing. Why is that, Mana? Because I caught it. Like, no, I actually caught it. It was a Yggdrasil bud, and I killed it. It dropped a, like, flower or leaf that was worth, like, 8,000 N, and I'm like, woo! Bought me one piece of gear. That's how dire the fucking financial situation is right now. I can take him. Especially if you miss, goddamn. Like, I just lucked the fuck out catching that one, and I was very chuffed. I was like, hell yeah. Not the pixies. There was also a side quest to intentionally get petrified, bring the petrified party member back into town in an effort to find a cure for petrification. Spoiler alert, we did not find the cure for petrification. That's why I wanted to bring Plutia, now I remember. But we'll probably be better with the squirrel. Surprised you both respawned. Well, Cruella, did it provoke? You're probably not going to do much, so we will use Bait, which is level 10. Set up EI. You don't need to do anything. You set up Peace Ballad. You missed anyway. Alright, Diabolix has now joined the fray. Set up Bait again. Now, I also picked up Kubiuchi, Just so that way Squirrel has another technique while in EI stance. So, Gatotsu still hits like a fucking truck. But Kubiuchi has that chance of like insta-kill. Neither of these enemies are particularly susceptible to just death. So, Gatotsu it is. And of course, I have learned that if you bind all of their limbs, they will drop a particular weapon. If you kill them all their limbs are bound, but... you know, as it were. Bait. Gatotsu, 663. Bait proc. 229. Bait proc. 310. So bait only procs on physical attacks. And it originally was, it didn't do the most damage when an ally was hit. But as you leveled it up, it does more damage if Silas is hit. Or rather, the Dark Hunter that has it. Now that's level 10. It does increased damage if an ally is hit, but if Silas ends up getting hit, it does a shitload extra damage. Like, it's a slightly boosted counter if the other two front rowers get hit. And that's a revenge counter if the user gets hit. So, you know, it's kind of good. It's not the best in the world. But alternatively, Petrify and Mirage, because the idea is to theme Silas like he is a D&D rogue. Siren... Fun, confused. I get... Okay, we do have Theriaka B. We're gonna save those. I also... My inventory got swapped around. I now have 4 Hamaus, 4 Soma, 1 Soma Prime, which was a quest reward, 4 Nectar 2s, and 4 Theriaka Bs. So we just have better healing items, too. Provoke again. And... depending, this might overwrite Provoke. I don't think it will. There was a part of me that was hoping you just overwrite the confusion. Let's see what order. Whoops! Well, that's not very helpful. It did overwrite Provoke. That's fun. 479! There we go. Now it should... yes. Healing and recovery are kind of the two that are on deck now. Petrify being max level actually is very good, because now it hits like a truck. Ow. 343. Even if the status effect does not or will not proc. Ow. Ow. There we go. It'll still hit hard. You know, it'd be a good time to actually go back and just fill up, because we're gonna... not the red birds! Fantastic enemy design, because they're fast and hit hard, but physically weak. So, there is a very easy answer there. Be tanky and hit hard. No! There we go. You're gonna use that fountain quite a bit. I already have. These are all upgraded, but we should still be okay. Especially your squirrel crits like that. Pixies and a druid. Fun. Fairy sap again, I'm pretty sure that's blood. The reason I'm bringing Palaru is because I want him to get the status ailment recovery ability, so then he can be a bit more of a specialized type of healer, instead of just being like Sarah, who's like a really good general healer, which, you know, I'd argue is like, yeah, so white mage or whatever. I completely forgot. I did not finish the map. At least up there. Neither here nor there, because... Damn. Okay. Provoke! We're just gonna hit you with Petrify over and over. Sarah's basically a pure healer. You need more of a generalist at times. Indeed. We don't need any healing or anything from Palaru. We're going to boost. Oh. Save the boost for later. We're going to Peace Ballad. Ow, rude. Oh, the hilarity if that actually worked. Okay. Nobody else is on the way, so that's good. Not yet. We will also set up... We'll set up recovery. That is a good reason why. Okay, not petrified. Defend. Valve 2. And they no longer have a problem. L to the yeah. Oh, now they woke up. Now they woke up. Okay. Gonna drop us out 2 again. Should win. That did win. All right. That's 1. Now here's something that Palaru is really good for. Healing Touch, because that's level 5, which is the highest level. 1 TP for a party-wide full heal. Just not TP. Okay. I'm kind of making some mental calculations about where I'm presently positioned. Ogre! This fucker. Oh yeah, because we technically never beat him. Evil Cry, strength increase. Oh, the hilarity if that worked. He only does physical attacks, actually, so... Bait's not a bad way to go. In this case, we want to get Erasure going. Ah, that was a thing. That was a thing. He is physically resistant. We can play around that. want to set up recovery first, because she can do confusion. Bound her arms, which is nice. So it means that her damage is going to be a lot lower. That's set up. Now we're going to set up Blaze on Silas and Gloria. Squirrel will have that handled. Actually, it's last turn for provoke, so you get to provoke again. Actually, Squirrel will use Gathotsu again, because it doesn't matter. For that one, hit him with your bunkin stick. How are you looking? They're still coming. Making sure. Okay. $93, not bad. Not bad for, like, fuck all attack stat. And there we go. Also got an evil shell. Yes, hello, hi. Oh. Right. Refresh is what we have. Ooh, we leveled up. We should... Yeah, we have Volt Wall to level 5. Because I knew we were going to need that. Bump up the other ones, then. Silas has an upgrade. Ooh. I want to get Mirage up. Squirrel, you have 2 levels? I was thinking of doing Midare Ba. Oh, I was also dumping some into HP up. Just so that way Squirrel was a bit tankier. Yeah, fuck it. We're not going to pick up Ibuki, but that could be helpful. 2 levels! Comes Heal Paralysis, Heal Confusion. Good. Next is Heal Sleep, Poison, Curse, Terror, Petrify. And then after that point, it's all, like, it's all status ailments, so. Okay. Suppose I'll Healing Touch again. Went from 390 to 397. The Hunter. Totsu. I am thinking he is going to be stronger against magical attacks. Or she. Could be a she. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Fire attack. But we've won. So, Evil Plume. Nothing suggests that these people are evil. Necessarily, anyway. We are going to need more TP at this rate. Another ogre. Here's the plan. Set a peace ballad. Then we just set up Blaze for everybody else once we clear his status ailment. Or status boost. Erasure. Ow. Then Blaze, starting here. Ow. Okay. And Blaze Silas. Blaze Squirrel. Oops, forgot to re-up Provoke. Things are about to get a little spooky. New monster. Okay, that could be a lot worse. We have Provoke up. Her whole deal is setting up Curse. Cover would be great. Cover would be amazing. Worth it. Worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. Even if Manaswel doesn't have as much TP now. Alright, one will join, then the other will join. That's gonna be fun. 2. Double the trouble! I mean, it would help, but it'd be a little overkill, so Pallor was fine. Okay. Silas is dead. Unfortunate. this point, it's just us over here, and nobody else is aggroed, so we would be able to clear the map easily enough. Though after this, like, going back to heal with the spring, probably within my best interest. Oh, I could have done erasure. Oops. Wrong target for that. There we go. Now we're back on track. Oh, bloody hell. My hand. My carpal tunnel. One moment. There we go. Hand locked in place. Why you gotta be like this, man? Recovery, peace ballad. Good crit. Yeah, this is a matter of just maintaining all the stuff. At this point, we could almost auto to win. Almost. I was like, I think I'm wrong. I think we can just auto to win. No running away from these fights. Like, we got this. We're in a good spot now. Valerie's level 50. Put Mirage level 9. I can get rid of the sleep status ailment. Basically just make this Ezina. And then from there, I would probably work on getting Unbind so it removes 3 binds. Actually, almost don't need to... Well, we probably could get away with it. Set us up so that way we're just 1v1 in the bird. Who, speaking of, is now patrolling. I have been spotted through the wall. No, I'm not quite sure how that works. And then doesn't it look like that? And then it would be mirrored from here. Then that's what that all would look like. And now we just gotta basically fill in the walls. With my sloppy hands that are also a little immobilized because I put them in a brace. Ugh. I think right now, I think if I were to get into a fight, I would be in a little bit of trouble because the floor boss can be attracted to the fights now. Whereas before it was just content in staying in the middle. Now it'll want me dead. I did not think I could do that. Move the map while drawing on it. That seems weird. So yeah, our staircase is probably in there somewhere. We just can't reach it at the moment. That's not helping. I need some fucking compression gloves. Or an ergonomic mouse, one of the two. Me both, honestly. Either way, make sure we start the fight. Yeah, while the bird's over there. How the fuck did you count as ambushing me? That's fucked. I got that off. Cool, recovery is real good. Raj, yai. Nope! Nope, floor boss wants my head. Okay, we are just gonna have to figure out how to deal with it. Why did I tell you to attack, Palaru? What was I thinking? I did indeed just confuse them. Doesn't matter, but I got a confusion. Glorious level 56. At this point, it's like Mercury and Erasure, I think, can be raised up level-wise. These can be raised level-wise, but not by much. Let me check the form, the suggestion form that is still open. Okay, so Peace Ballad, relaxing, or just Peace Ballad. Frost Shock Blaze to be level 5. Healing, so both Peace Ballad and Healing are level 5. Oh, Recovery. Recovery's to be level 5. Oh, okay. Recovery is level 5. That's why it's so fucking good. HP up and TP up are also supposed to be 5, which is necessary in order to get Peace Ballad and, well, technically Stamina, but we're not even using that. Bravery, Shelter, Mercury, and Erasure are all supposed to be level 3. Erasure's good. Next level, Null 2 benefits. Don't mind if I do. Fuck you, enemies. Now the grand question. Does the boss still want my head? No. The other enemies do. Oh, fuck! They've learned! In this case, it's a curse. That's fun. I mean, we'll still win rather handily at that. Oh, good! Thank you for that. Thank you for stealing all of Silas's EXP. Oh, the other enemies are attracted by me. I'm pretty sure this is an ogre. Yep, damn Skippy. difficult to apply the petrify status. You're saying there's a chance he could use that EXP. He really could. Also, I just realized ads are playing shit. We'll stop here for a second. Get up, stretch. Do what you gotta do in order to stay as healthy as you can be. Otherwise, don't go anywhere. We will be back with more Etrian Odyssey. I'll see you guys in a bit. I didn't mute my mic. I tried to. Well, I'm back. Let's get back into it. Let's grab a beverage. Beverage acquired. Oh. Okay. Whoops, what am I doing? Defending? What are you doing that for? Right. We stop midway. There's the war cry, or evil cry, rather. I would have laughed if, like, that just killed him immediately. I would have been like, eh. We don't need recovery. What we really need is, like... Put EI up. That's fine. Just means she's swinging faster. In that case, she'll be the first to get phased out. Not too worried. Like, Mana can take a hit. Okay, Erasure. The only reason I re-up Provoke instead of, like, letting it roll over like I do with Squirrel's EI is because, if Provoke is gone, shit's gonna be bad. Whereas if EI falls off, that just means Squirrel's back to normal speed. Much more reasonable. No petrified today. And easy. Week 1619. Most of the team is very squishy. This is true. Like, it would require me to have, like... Alright. Ah! Floor boss jump scare. It would require me to have, like, lunch nets, and actually focus on making, like, a Dark Hunter tanky, or just, like, Protector, lunch net, and then the back row can be squishy. But, like, it requires having a particular setup. Why are you patrolling up and down? That's my question. I know you're a hunter or whatever. No, you are a Cruella. Oh dear, you are a Cruella. Okay, at least confusion's not your main thing, it's curse. Or no. Yours is confusion. Good. Wait, no. Bad. Bad. Where's... Okay, no. That's the boss right there. This is the guy that was patrolling this hallway. For a second there, I was very concerned. Oh good, confusion is set in. No, we win. That's right, dummy. Keep following me. Hunter! But yeah, they are... Yeah, they're resistant to elemental attacks, but not so much like regular attacks. Let's see if I can't just, like, petrify this one. Not gonna smite, because we have low enough TP as is. I'm gonna set up Bravery, though. Mana, how did you miss? Oh no, we're being hit by fire magic. Whatever will we do? We'll be fine. God, these bastards are at least a little tanky. That's all you're gonna do. I doubt that's all they're gonna do, but still, I can be all like, well, Yeah, fuck you, man! You wanna keep hitting me with that? Prepare to face the firewall! Not bad, not bad at all. Oh, wow. The post-battle recovery stuff is actually not too bad. I do just happen to find it funny that it's not a terribly useful skill otherwise, though. That should be far enough. Yeah, especially for this enemy. Like... Okay. That's unfortunate. Silas, that's rude. And victory. Oh, the boss is done patrolling. Oh, that's terrifying. The boss is like, come at me, knave. I hate that I could just attempt to fight this thing now. But in case shit goes sideways, I'd rather save now. Seller stuff, I suppose. Red thread, red string, evil shells, evil plumes. That's a lot of money. Demon mail, Sylphid. Oh! Oh, wow. That, that's pretty good. Brain, for some reason, is forgetting what the S stood for. Survivalist. So... if we had 80 grand, We're not fully healed, but part of why I went back is just to save. We can heal up on the way down. Because I want it to be... Now let's hope nothing respawned. I swear to Christ. It shouldn't have. Like, the only reason everything respawned, I believe, is because I took too long. Like, we even demonstrated last time that, provided that we don't take forever in a decade, like, things don't tend to respawn on that floor. Hang on. Good old flavored sparkling water that's not like LaCroix or some bullshit. My beloved. Rude! Rude! One might say this is a MOA! Anyway. Now that I've done that joke like beating a dead chocobo. Let's get the flood doodle out of here. Are so good. Murder, murder, murder. Squirrel will be okay. Group. Come on, come on. Destroy the pixies. Just tried to petrify mana, I think. Silas and Squirrel leveled up. Mirage is now level 10. Or Squirrel. Oh, that would be cool. I think that's a dead skill. HP 3 or HP up to 3 seems fine. Again, I think I want Midariba. So we could get Zamba, but we want Midariba. Alright, let's get out of Tetris hell. I said let's get out of Tetris hell. Y'all are rude. Nothing has respawned. Tetris Hell! What an interesting name! I swear to God, if there is a second layer to Tetris Hell, I will be... Far too many floors to be called Hell. Fair. Okay, Bird? Bird Thing? Can I call you Bird Thing? You just sitting there is a problem. You wanna know why? Guaranteed first strike. Anyway, you fucking Iwaro Penelope. Time for the rematch of the century. Did it just take 1 damage from Mirage? Huh. Palaru used Bonk. Predictably ineffective. Yeah, Palaru's not the one who bonks. No, the one damage from Palaru's attack. Okay, I missed that. $645. Damn, nice damage. 606. Try this again. Bird's gonna go real fast. Bird go burr. Should he? Okay. Huh. Downside found for bait. Downside found. Wait, what happens if the confused target attacked themselves and bait is up? Will Silas then attack the target that attacked themselves? Like, how dare you hurt my friend, slash. Oh. Okay, so bait's pretty good, but it's not that good. We needed one more level, or a couple more levels for Confused, so we can't get rid of it. Rude. Why did I hit the Q key? We got Glory up at least. I'm missing the attack that he's been using. But if it's hitting everybody. Yeah. Voltage. Not today, motherfucker. Hey, to my credit, it appears to have fallen off now. I'm going to predict he's going to just do it again. Sure did. Oh, he confused now. I think that restricts his actions, because it restricts ours. I think now he's just restricted to attacking. At least I hope that's the case. It's gonna be real awkward if it ain't. B counter. He also ignores provoke at this point. He'll just attack randomly. Cool. And we win! 32,500, and we got a Steel Claw. After defeating the Golden Guardian Bird, its glow fades as it collapses to the ground. At last, you've overcome the Guardian Bird of the Forest Folk. As you rest from the arduous battle, the pale-skinned girl of the Forest Folk appears. How could the Iwaro Penelope have fallen to humans? pale-skinned forest maiden speaks in hushed tones as she stares balefully at you. Her cohorts defeated and her guardian bird slain, the girl is powerless to intervene further. Still gazing at you, the forest girl continues. Everything is gone. I can do nothing else. Go below. That is what thou desire. The stairs to the next stratum are in the small room north of here. Take the hidden path in the wall of trees to reach it. The forest girl casts her head down and makes to leave, bidding a final goodbye. Farewell, humans. Nothing stands in thy way now. Not my brethren, not myself. Within moments, the pale-skinned maiden has blended invisibly with the rest of the forest. You've carried out the mission given to you by the Radha. Either search for the small room the forest girl spoke of, or return to town. I think I'm nuts? Also, that bird will be back next week. It's not a big deal. Hey? Hey? The thing is, you've not actually extinctioned the forest folk. I figured not. Oh. What? Stand before a hole that leads to the next stratum. The stratum lies past this point. The deepest part of the labyrinth awaits you. First, you must report your vanquishment. Fuck you, game. I don't wanna. What is this point? This is a take point. You know the game likes to tease. Bastards. Fucking bastards. Is this a back and forth? Yep. It's back and forth. Yeah, exactly. Fastest way back to town is down, fuckers. Fine. Ariadne thread. Hey, look what I got. I'm gonna get an Epee and a Labyrinth. Thin sword with a sharp blade. Of course the sword wielders are gonna upgrade. Do I look nuts? And I only had to use like 3 Nectar 2s. Hold. Ogre, Hunter, Iwaorotep. Or Vanilla. Oh yeah, don't worry about the Helpful. Don't worry about those. I don't think they're gonna appear ever again. Diabolix. Ogre Hunter. Sea King Ice. Yeah, see, Sprout. Bud! Of course it has a rare drop. 9,000 HP, weak to ice. Guardian Folk's Guardian Bird. Called Beak Cracks Boulders in an Ancient Tongue. Susceptible to being bound. Resistant to all status ailments. Immune to death and petrify. Go figure. Weak to ice. Noted. Noted. Alright. It seems you've been thorough in exterminating the forest folk. Well done. I do not feel good about it. The other guilds will find the going easier now that the disruption is no more. We'll soon challenge the 5th stratum, which none before have ever reached. You are on the cusp of the labyrinth's mysteries. We of the Radha expect much of you. This isn't much, but I've prepared a reward in honor of your distinguished service. Go on, you deserve it. I don't want this money. This money's covered in blood. By the by, did you happen to see the chieftain in the labyrinth? You see, the chieftain has disappeared. Our secretary last started muttering about heading to the forest depths. Perhaps he wished to see the labyrinth's secrets for himself. But his absence is making the citizenry anxious. We're soon to begin your investigation of the lower stratum, yes? If you happen to find the chieftain, please ask him to return on our behalf. I only hope that he's safe. Oh no? Oh no! That cannot be good. Oh, also, here are all the items, including charcoal, which I discovered requires killing an enemy with fire damage. Hey, what are the new quests? There are no new quests. Cool. Anyway. Sleep. Also, how is you E150D? Also, bastards. Fucking bastards. Hang on, I need to buy another Ariadne thread. Alright. Down to Stratum 5. Doing good. Busy work week, so glad to chill out. How about yourself? I am tired. I've been a little bit tired this week, but I'm particularly tired today because my out-of-shape, obese ass decided to shovel the sidewalks this morning. And do it quickly. Oops. Suffice to say, I am no longer built to do this work. Because I also have an issue where, my hip and back are not uber great at bending. It is a good workout. Yes, it is a good workout. But like, because I think primarily because I'm so fat and like so non-working when it comes to that. Like, my back and my hip will start to feel some pain and soreness. It's snowy for you. It's been rainy and wet for me, but no snow or ice. I'll trade you. I'll trade you. But yeah, I shoveled the sidewalk, which I didn't do like all of last week. So I did that really quick. No thanks. Fair enough. We then picked up the new cat. I then ran and got did groceries. So I'm just exhausted today, man. Like, again, what I would give to have a potion that you just drink, sleep for 12 seconds, and you get the same effects as if you slept for like 8 hours. Take it easy, sound like you need it too. Yeah. Adulting's rough. I hate being autistic and needing to adult. It is the worst. At least it's the worst for me, because I can do it. I just never fucking want to. I have to fucking force myself, man. But I'll be alright. I'm just complaining at this point. Alright. Visit the spring. You'd almost think that the forest folk just wouldn't stand in my way since I killed their guardian bird, but I mean, fair. Some of them might actually be angrier. Imagine if the spring dried up when you killed the bird. I would be so pissed. Sorry. Ban. Automod, you are the best. Hey, I leveled up. Okay, we're gonna bump Ice Wall again. There's also other reasons, but that is more covered in Untold. Fair, and any additional lore added in Untold I can always just look up. Or just play Untold, but frankly, playing an entire game again just to get some lore that technically I missed out on for playing the original, it does not sound very fun, I'm gonna be real. There's Curse. I might already heal Confuse. I'll be happy to explain it in about 10 minutes. Fair enough. Check. So it now heals Poison, Sleep. Oh, it already healed Confusion. Oops. Paralysis, Blind. That's fair. The story mode in Untold. And this is different enough. Yeah, this is true, because the story mode in Untold actually follows the journey of, like, 4 people, and then, like, some person from God knows when, who is a class from, like, 3. And they go from there, and it's the plot of 1, but they actually make it so the plot actually starts from the start of the game to the end of the game, rather than, oh, you're just sort of adventuring, and then Stratum 4, or Stratum 3 into 4 is like, alright, here's some story. It's like, y'all literally waited 40 hours to, like, give us a story. What? Lost Shinjuku? What? As you step down into the next stratum, strange and wonderful buildings fill your sight. The vast underground is strewn with these unknown structures. You look about you in speechless awe. What could these ruins mean? Taking care with every step, you cautiously continue onward. The fuck? Lost Shinjuku. Shinjuku. The entire labyrinth is built on our Shinjuku. Oh. Oh, the implications are kind of horrifying. Yeah, this is like an old office building. Hostile Mall Pack. I'm confident. Oh, these are tough little bastards. Space Nail. Yeah, but what a rug pull after all this time. Yeah, it's like, oh, this is a fun fantasy adventure, psych. It is a post-apocalyptic sci-fi fantasy adventure. Oh my... This whole time we've been going through the labyrinth and seeing these giant fucking doors. A tiny regular door feels so wrong now. Burst Gel. I don't like the name of that. Hey, we petrified one. No longer have to worry about it. A gem core. Also, there's a mine point here. That feels really wrong. Like, are we just gonna mine the fucking... Unless something's, like, poking through the floor, I guess. Which I guess is a strong possibility. This is quite nutty. And now I'm just like, what the fuck happened? I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna get answers, but I'm still like, It also makes me beg the question, who the fuck are the forest people? Lots. I walked right into that one, didn't I? Dark hair. Tiny tooth. But also, like, the idea that supposedly no one has been this deep kind of says a lot, and is also terrifying. We are literally treading on unknown territory. At least, in theory. God, the fact that now there are a bunch of these doors everywhere makes so much sense. That's just a wide open window. No one? At least according to what we've been told so far. So untold, all the inhabitants of the labyrinth are descendants of critters / people trapped here at the beginning. Oh. So, like, what? Are we, the player character, and others, like, humans that got out? And thus the forest people are humans that didn't. Well, humans and animals that did not. Treading through the ancient ruins, you see a large tree bridging 2 buildings. Outdoor landscapes of lush greens and open sky calm your weary soul. Before you can relax, you feel a powerful threat nearby. It's strange to see 2 figures standing in the center of the bridge, blocking your Excuse me? Go to meet them, you're sure to face an unprecedentedly fierce battle. Glance behind you at the way back to town. Be certain you're ready to face whatever may lie in wait on the bridge. 2 figures. Oh, I don't like that. That's an elevator. There are 2 elevators, also faux spotted. I managed to avoid that foe so far. I'm sorry, embark? I mean, glad I moved. I do suppose that is the, like, verb you would use to describe that, yes. Monsters. King Frog. Demon Fur. Silas is level 50. Ah, shit, ads. Okay, fuck. Alright. This is getting interesting. Get up, stretch, do what you gotta do in order to stay as healthy as you can be. Otherwise, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Etrian Odyssey. I'll see you guys in a bit. I need a new mic. Check. I hit the fucking mute button. And it did not mute. The mute button was blinking like it was engaged. It did not mute. I have had this Blue Yeti for like 3 years? Not even? This is abysmal, bro. Anyway. Next chance I get, I'm buying a fucking HyperX if I'm not gonna like have a whole like sound system set up. Which I want to do. Not that I'm an audiophile, but like I know there are people who are. Oh, I'm like, where the fuck did he come from? Like, I don't know what to fucking mark those, because they're elevators, but are they functional? Can we go up and down? Oh, that can't be good. We might want to win this in one turn. Okay, we're winning it in 2. Well, it's the top floor, so they aren't going up. I mean, fair. We didn't encounter any elevators above, so, you know. Flammable jelly able to set itself on fire. This ability allows it to hunt larger game. Why is it hunting game? Nani the fuck? Got gem core. We'll probably be okay, but not exactly how I wanted to spend this moment. Oh! Shit. A Dino Lich! I don't think we can cure the fear. But that's a little scary. Just a little. New enemy. We don't know if it's got any status elements, so let's assume that it does. Ah! I gotta be careful about my screaming, because the new cat probably... What the fuck? Okay. But... Now the bastard should only concern himself with... Oh! Fuck you. We failed to do things. Devour, suffocate your own empire. It's got death. Yes, it does have death. Okay, yeah, no, we can probably easily handle this one. We just need to be mindful about if we have what we need in order to handle it. Okay, try again with Peace Ballad. Ow! We did successfully confuse it, so that's good. We can try to petrify it in the meantime. But while it is confused... Yeah, it can and will ignore the provoke. And it just killed Palaru again. That's cool. Oh no, really, that's great. That's amazing. Love seeing my healer die. Ow. It is no longer confused. I mean, it makes sense that confusion would ignore the aggro table, but it's a little annoying. We got its sternum. That's funny to me. The fact that the whole of the labyrinth so far has just literally been on top of Shinjuku. That blows my mind. That would heavily imply that, like, oh shit, these are the stairs. For this building, anyway. Like, that would heavily imply that we're basically in the, like, Earth's atmosphere. From where we're at. Just regular old stairs. Because, like, we're atop skyscrapers, and skyscrapers... Now, not to, you know, wax poetic a little too much here, but they kind of kiss the sky in a way. So, if you're gonna have your civilization atop that, and atop that in such a manner where you have 20 floors of a labyrinth plus above you? Like, Earth looks really fucking weird right now. Yggdrasil's kind of a space elevator, ain't it? Just a bit. What are you implying? No, I'm not accusing you of implying anything, but it definitely seems that way. And yeah, what better than to buy a giant tree for oxygen? You're not wrong. Oh, that makes sense. Like, hey, look, another set of stairs. It's like, oh, wait, no, that would make sense. An office building like this would have multiple sets of stairs, wouldn't it? I guess E for elevator. I have a use for that now. Oh, and now it's a giant E on the map. This is where the elevators are. Okay, I don't remember specifically where that pathway over here is, but it came from up there. You climb down the stairs in the mysterious ruins. As you step off the last stair, a wall directly in front of you obstructs your path. Before you turn to head back, you notice a paper, yellowed with age, lying on the floor. You can vaguely make out words on the paper, which seems on the verge of disintegrating. Holding the paper to the window for light, examine the blurred writing. To save this Earth, Project. Life waiting, Japan. Must new research for mankind. Or you can make out the entire message. The paper turns to dust in your hand. Oh my god, that is an old piece of paper. Must have been an extremely old letter. If nothing else here catches your eye, you decide to leave this place. I feel cheated. But okay, fine. As you were, game. We'll try the other stairs. Gum thread. I'm sorry, gum thread? So it's... Oh my god. Well, also... Now we're getting lore. And plot. Yeah. Hello? That feels rather anticlimactic, so it is really saying that there's one way forward. Also, these rainbow or opalescent walls seem different. I'm gonna be interested to see how. Okay, well, first and foremost, we're not gonna Ariadne thread. I was going to, but as I thought about it, I'm like, save that 100. Save that 100 N. It's a king frog! Kill the king frog! King frog is slain. Oh, yeah, there is a door there. I should probably put that on the map. This is wild. It feels wrong. Mystic Rod, Dino Plate. Physical resist. Oh, rude. It's only for medics, alchemists, and hexers. Who was that?
Brown.
Marnie?
Yes.
Wow.
And it was just like, oh, I put all of here. Marnie used to think about jumping over stuff, so surely she won't.
She jumped over it.
I'm like, Marnie.
Well, that's cat for you.
She has the house accept that.
That's a cat for you. Her greed sickens them. For the memes, the first owner of the Dino Plate must be Bogan. For the memes. Alright. And we're going to save. My guy. Did you know we are literally on top of a city ruin? Like, it does make me wonder, like, are we living up in the atmosphere of the planet, or are we in, like, a fucking space station? With, like, a simulated sky or something. Also, the geomagnetic field, is that what we call it? Or is this literally a teleporter? Given that you can sail across the ocean to other nations, okay, fair. Or, wait, okay, wait. So, this is either like an exoplanet on Earth, basically. Which that has a lot of wild implications. Or somehow this is like some shenanigans about being in space still. Or maybe the ocean is not like one of water, but of the void. Like you use a void my head hurts. Essentially, you're living in a shell over old Earth. Makes sense. Well, I'm about as ready as I'm ever going to be for this fight. This feels so dangerous. Also, the building is opalescent. That's fucking weird. And this technically doesn't have walls, so I'm not gonna draw any. Yeah, that's what I thought. You gaze down the path connecting the ancient ruins. Standing in the center of the long path are two figures. As they approach, you can see that they are the adventurers Ren and Tlachtka. You've come all this way, but this place was never meant for humans. The warrior Ren speaks, almost sorrowful expression on her normally severe face. Etrian depends on the constant stream of adventurers exploring the labyrinth. You know this. The town only prospers from the people burning to discover the labyrinth's secrets. I strongly disagree, Ren. I also strongly disagree, mostly because you're sounding like you're about to kill me. Partly, but a very big reason being, no, no. Like, find another fucking way to make money, man. You understand now? No one must be allowed to actually solve the forest's mysteries. Curiosity is welcome up to a point, but those who learn too much are troublesome. Thus, the Raha had charged us with eliminating you before you learned the truth of Yggdrasil. I'm more disagreeing that this place wasn't designed for... Oh. Yeah, no, I have to strongly disagree on that point, too, because, like, pretty sure it was designed by humans, for humans. With this, Ren slowly draws her katana and adopts a fighting stance. We admire your skill. But for Etria's sake, you will not leave this stratum alive. The flame-haired Tlachtka moves beside her, quietly supporting her companion. If Ren wishes it, I will fight you with what strength I have. Confrontation with the two determined women before you is now inevitable. Seeing this, you unsheath your weapons, stand ready for battle. These portraits are fucking rad. I do love these two. For how little dialogue they have, they are just so memorable. Because they're with you for the entire journey, and the fact that, like, you get to this point and they effectively turn on you, like, it really tells you where their allegiances lie, and you could see this coming from a mile away, really. They get a lot more dialogue in Untold. Makes sense. It would be funny if they were actually immune to provoke, because they're humans, so they're like, whatever you're doing, stop that. Of the two, Tlachtka is my biggest concern because she's a hexer. EI. Squirrel's taking the EI stance. Also, this is very much not a good duo of classes. Yeah. Actually, if we can mirage her, she's a hexer. So we did recovery first. Peace ballad. Abdomen. No effect. Yep, I can take it. Manaswel's gonna get hit again. Run attacks! Chaos. Girl's been blinded. Gloria has fear. I can get rid of one of those. Thank you for existing. Refresh. Abdomen. Arms bind. Kesagiri! Isn't that too many strikes for that? I mean, also, it looks like it ignores provoke, but that's besides the point. Binding. It gets more strikes as you level it up? Oh. Also, it's a random targeting. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Problematic one dealt with. Yosetsu.
I break it in again, and he was right there, and he like, get out! Complain about it.
Actually, I think this would be funny if this works, but I think I can get rid of EI with this party setup. This is gonna be so silly, but I desperately need to check. I'll get fucked. So the samurai class might be a little underbalanced when going PvP. That's not good for Ren. She's in trouble. She's in a lot of trouble now. Actually, I think I could get her. Oh, and her arms have been bound. Oh, she's in even more trouble, because I think all of the samurai skills are arm skills. Oh, she is fucked. Sorry, not sorry? Like, what you gonna do? About half the skills are actually leg skills. Oh, well. Nevertheless, it's just demonstrated I don't think that matters. I think she's fucked. Oh, she has Ibuki, so she can self-heal. Fat load of good that just did.
What? Oh, sorry.
We found a hex chain. Though the women's sword skills and hexes were fierce, the sword skills were fierce, the hexes not so much. You have emerged victorious. I'm just kind of imagining right now, like, Manaswel, Silas, and Squirrel at level 10. Midarebi gets an extra hit. Oh, that's crazy. But, like, Manaswel, Silas, and Squirrel are all standing over the two of them, like, blades pointed at them, and, like, they kind of look at each other, look back down at Ren, like, Honestly, I don't know what you were expecting. Like, you went 2v5. Like, just pulls down, like, a projection, or, like, a presentation, like, roll from somewhere. It's like, the math just doesn't add up. Like, you were kind of destined to lose that one, fam. Not gonna lie. Ren and Tlotka have collapsed to the floor, exhausted. With no healer and no real support. Sorry, Tlotka. And no tank. Yeah, exactly. Math wasn't mathin', guys. Like, Ren, with how much HP you actually have, I'm not surprised you could make it this far. But, girl, you're brute force in all the encounters, man. Same with you, Tlotka. Izzle, we failed. These explorers are beyond our strength, Ren mutters. We are beaten, adventurers. Continue forth. Stand in your way no longer. Izzle will be waiting for your arrival at the deepest floor. Hear from him the truth of the labyrinth, the forest folk, and our mission. Trust that you can make it there. Saying this, the two seem more beaten than before, letting their bodies droop to the floor. But winded, they continue to speak. Go, adventurers. Worry no more about us. Take this and proceed onward. Ren hands you a small piece of metal. Keep walking the road you believe to be true. Your destination still lies ahead. Raising their battered bodies, the two women support one another as they walk off. Like, holding this piece of metal, even though we, the player, see that it's a card key, like... The fuck? What am I supposed to do with this? Seems the labyrinth's end is drawing near. With new determination, you press on. You've discovered new monsters! Ren and Tlotka! I'm gonna be honest, I don't think they're monsters. Civil, on the other hand, he might qualify. It's gonna be another instance of this being mirrored. I mean, it makes sense that it would be, but, you know. If they had tried to stand in your way, a mild push to the side probably would have solved it. You're not wrong. It's also kind of fucked. Because, like, while this is technically the 21st floor, how many more floors to the ground do you think? Like, is this an actual skyscraper where that shit's like, you know, at least 100 floors? Because if so, that's a long time to contemplate your actions before your sudden demise. I think this might be a mirror. Given that this is based on a real building, 45 floors down. Oh. That's still quite a bit of time to contemplate your actions before your demise. Ah, the enemies are now mixed. You know, I was about to ask something stupid, but the game actually has an in-lore explanation. I was going to ask, how did these guys get ahead of me? And then I remembered, oh yeah, the geomagnetic fields. If they've been this deep themselves, they know what's... Uh-oh. Sir? 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 We got a Rex throat. Sir? 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 God damn it. They've wiped out prior guilds before they could report on this stratum. Right. Right. Which is why it has remained undiscovered. Yeah, real shady and dick move of them. Alright, fine, fuck you. Dino Lich, let's go.
I am the mighty Dino Lich. You will never find my phylactery and kill me.
Nope, only squirrel was feared. Weak to fire. I should not be so surprised. Huge, aggressive beast that dwells deep in the labyrinth. Its scales are as hard as dragons. So you say. Yeah, if we confuse it, it wouldn't be able to use anything else, but... What kind of suck? Ow. Ow. Honestly, at this point, I'm just kind of letting my TP regenerate. I just realized I haven't recast Provoke. That's a little awkward. Oh yeah, and you have high resistance to the other status ailments, which is a little frustrating. I mean, if we just keep this up, we're set to win. It's just kind of hilariously slow. Oh my god, he almost killed Silas, you bastard. God damn, 52 HP. What the fuck is the percentage there? Is that like 1/6 of total HP or something? Oh, it's more than that. Because 1/6 in this instance would be around 50. Well, 300 plus something. It'd be 70 something, so it's actually a little less. Like an eighth? It's probably an eighth. No stairs. You know, as I think about it, do you think, like... What's-her-face? Like, her grandpa knew about this? And that's why he's no longer running Shilika's store? Or, like, maybe he was gonna rat on the Radha, and that led to his untimely demise, perhaps? Looks like there are stairs over there. More space nails. Silence leveled up. Keep boosting that petrify. Last thing's terror. Lori didn't level up. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think she's had a level. But, you know, still good to check. Ow. I guess what concerns me the most is how the hell did all this happen, you know? Like, what happened to get to this point? Like, this is a question on my mind. It'll likely be revealed here in time, but still, it's like... God damn, you know? Yeah, let me finish this map really quick and then we'll take a break. Okay, there we go. And not including walls on outside, because that's technically not walled. Let's take a break. Get up, stretch, do what you gotta in order to stay as healthy as you can be. Otherwise, don't go anywhere. We will be back with a more Etrian Odyssey. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, I'm back. Microphone is hot. Let us resume. Figure out what's in here. Enemies! Enemies are in here. I've obtained a fur boot. Sandals decorated with golden fur that seem to shine. Rude. Rude! Only for medics, alchemists, and hexers again. How rude. How dare. Shop. Yet another thing to feel concerned about, because it's like... You know? There's a tree growing through the floor there. Gloria almost doubled up again. No longer almost, and is now in fact did. One more level of that, and that's just going to be sinking the final 13 back here. Or not 13. 11 back here. Oh. Oh, we can just go deeper. I mean, that makes sense. It's a stairwell, but... like, compared to the rest of the game, that feels so wrong. You know? Just like... obviously, in an office building, the stairs are going to be next to the stairs. But for the, like, logic of a video game, that just feels wrong. You know? We have a dire wolf. Oh my. Red blood. You got the touch. You got the power. And I'll be real, like, playing this game and getting to this point, like, I would have never guessed in a million years that's like, oh yeah, but BT dubs, you're on Earth. Like, the real planet Earth. Like, what a twist. Very twisty twist. Claw Lord. Problem. I'm sure you've noticed it. We may very well lack a caster to deal with the Claw Lord. Oh, we win. We got gold shell. A Silas with the fucking petrify, like, just no. Which the idea behind the petrify is like, sneak attack immediate go from like 100 to 0 HP without being insta-death. And the door. Congratulations, it's more maze. Just to double check. Oh yeah, shit. Big shit went down big time indeed. With the plot in this game. Aha! Okay. Now this bit seems fully explored. Another one of these. Yep, sure enough. Lord of the Forest Crabs! The average adventurer can't so much as dent its tough skin. I'm not even mentioning the shit that went down in Armor Road between then and now. Oh. We found blue blood. Fucking horseshoe crabs, man. The horseshoe crabs have become Super Saiyan. They're bridge gapping the buildings. Well, I say bridge, but, you know. Yeah, Etrian Odyssey 3's dungeon has an entire other mess behind it. I can imagine. So, not that I desire spoilers. It feels like there's thus a strong implication that the rest of the Etrian Odyssey series thusly revolves, maybe not outright, but very much continues off of this idea. I forget if Etrian Odyssey 2's is more tangentially related. Right. But it plays off of this idea that the whole world of Etrian Odyssey basically exists on this exoplanet of Earth. And you delve into the exoplanet to basically explore the ruins of whatever the fuck it is that leads to Old Earth. Oh, there's 7 Yggdrasils. Across all the game, we've explored maybe 3 or 4 of them. That's wild. Well. I was not taking chances with that one. Imagine we're not going to be allowed to use the elevators necessarily until we get to the bottom. Another level 4 me. Ice wall, level 5. Got 3 more levels, and then another 3 levels. Which I'd probably just dump the rest into TP up. We found my stride. We found the skills I need to play my role well. I mean, evidently, like, the Yggdrasil project was a success. Oh, magically cure petrified. Because like people continue to survive and thrive. Really, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, goody, there's a foe down there. Okay, I think we went opposite directions, meaning that the foe went south and I went north. Nope, never mind, the foe was behind me. The foe has spotted me. Lovely! That looks like a dead end. Red fur. Excuse me, red fur. Better keep going. Oof. Sorry, a little bit of fatigue caught up with me there for a second. Like I said, I'm tired. It's been a long day. But I'm like invested and I don't want to fucking stop right now just because I'm fucking tired, man. That's the kind of stubborn I am. I could be exhausted and I'd still be like, must learn secrets of Yggdrasil. Well, curiosity killed the cat. Satisfaction will bring it back. Oh! Oh, the foe fucked off! I was not expecting that. Okay, we could do with healing touch. Oh! There we go. Gold shell. That makes sense. Again, it all makes sense. It's just... It's actually really clever how they're, like, able to turn this into, like, a labyrinthian dungeon. Because it sort of implies there are remnants of a building, or remnants of a room, at least in this case. There's a lot of empty space in the middle. That doesn't feel right. It is 10 a.m. Feels wrong. Feels wrong, because, like, since we got here, every random encounter, I've just hit quick battle, and I've been fine. Feels like I'm too strong. Like, I'm over-leveled. But I also feel like that's not the case. Like, maybe I'm over-leveled for regular encounters, but the foes can still just turn up and kick my ass. More horseshoe crab blood. The game could be like, oh no, those aren't horseshoe crabs, and I'd call it a liar still. They bleed blue, and they look like a horseshoe crab. The fuck you mean they're not a horseshoe crab? Silas is level 52. Stronger petrify with a higher chance to petrify. That's just rude. But yeah, I feel like that also demonstrates, like, me quick battling is also me taking a very calculated risk. Because I could die to these enemies still. Definitely. I almost feel like it's imperative that we know what each floor is about. If not for future quests, then at the very least to make sure that we know what enemies are there and to see if there's any treasure that we could use. Speaking of treasure... Batissa, a what? Longsword with a curved guard used to crush opponents. Trying to keep the epee. I'll gladly lose the agility. Okay, so from here, either the way down is the northeastern downstairs or the northwestern. I'd hazard a guess that's the northwestern, only because it's a little bit more out of the way to get to this floor. Something tells me we might also go to the 23rd floor, or B23. So I guess in this case, the 43rd floor. And then come back up to the 44th in the southwest corner. Squirrel almost died. And yet we are still the victor. Just too powerful. Arguably, anyway. Yeah, this isn't exactly a linear set of floors. Makes sense. In this case, I could almost argue that the design is padding. But the alternative is to make it really fucking linear. Like, once you find the most clear stairwell, you basically have the way down to the bottom, and that's no fun. So, to turn it into, like... Yeah, hey, here are all these, like... stairwells that you're gonna take on your way down... No, actually feels pretty cool. And, like, this building is overgrown and everything, so you have to navigate around its labyrinth. Still stays within the spirit of the game. And, like, yes, I would think that it's frustrating, but it's also, like, part of the point. I mean, you didn't get to this point by, like, just going straight down anyway. Uh-oh. I don't like whatever the fuck you are. Like, just immediately hate everything you're about. Go fucking figure. Nope. I think not. Death stem. How interesting. Hold on. Okay. Bleh. Okay. I was responding to something. Tried to make it quick. But that said, you know, I understand quick is relative in this in this case. Honestly, this part feels like I'm in a fucking parking garage. Hey! A large device stands before you. Its mechanism is still now. Damn it. We found an elevator. Sadly, we cannot use it to travel quickly up and down. God, I would love if we could, though. I'm sorry. The fuck is that? It's called a Varaha, but it looks like a goofy ass boar. Like, I'm gonna get you. And it's dead. Discovered a new monster. Whatever the fuck that was. That was weird, wasn't it? Every time you run into, like, an overgrown hallway, I kind of think of, like, emergency shutters. Almost, like... And maybe it's not a stretch to, like, think of it like that. Maybe that's what the trees did. Maybe it grew around something that, like, otherwise would have caused a lot more harm. I want to check out that other one first. Oh, yep. Hey, it dropped gold fur. Don't that just beat all? That's not good. I would like to be awake. Okay, we take those. Damn. But, of the party members, I need the EXP the least, so that is acceptable. There we go. Oh dear, okay. There we are, and victory. Glory level up, level 59. That's everything but getting a level 50, or level 5 with these. Don't mind me, just stretching. A mine point. Again, knowing that this is an office building, the fact that there's a mine point is almost like a special kind of concerning, you know? I do not like this, not one bit. Well. And our inventory is full. Okay. I don't know why I was doing that. I wanted to see the full map. Also, while playing this game, I was high-key expecting, like, where I'm at now to be, like, some sort of, like, underground castle, not, you know, office buildings. And it's all like, nobody would expect it. Like, does it make sense when you consider the rest of the game? Absolutely. Still, it's like, that came out of left field, you know? Oh, good. The foe wants my ass. Ow. I was gonna say, we lived those, but then I forgot. Oh yeah, this fucker! Ow. Well, that's fun. I'm instead going to try that. Better. Better. And Silas is dead. But we are in a position where we can recover, so that's fine. Okay. this fight is essentially in the bag, especially since we're doing 600 some damage with Squirrel a turn. I have so many questions about it, like Crocodile being up here. Oh boy. Now that's just rude. Alright, ad's gonna start in a minute. I could do with getting up and stretching and walking around for a bit, so let's take a break. Get up, stretch, do what you gotta do in order to stay as healthy as you can be. Otherwise, don't go anywhere, because we will be back with more Etrian Odyssey. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, I have returned. Resume for a little bit longer, shall we? God, this place is wild. And all it is like the ruins of a modern building. Gotta love games with a twist like this, you know? Also, I just realized this is where the building properly connects. Oh dear. That's actually... Well, that's unlucky. Might want to cure 3 here. Oh good, that has been blocked. Also a bit of a problem because Unbind is blocked. Whew, okay. Didn't have to worry about it in the end. That was a close call. There's shenanigans going on with the untold story, I feel like. A lot of shenanigans. I'm just gonna start with recovery. I've learned my lesson. Oh, hello. I think it's another one of those giant crocodiles. This can't be good. That... Oh, good. Why did I tell Polly to attack? That's on me. That is not a crocodile. A de-solar. A bit worried about that. I can't provoke anymore. It just boosted. Well, that's not good. That is very not good. Ow. Okay. He ain't dead yet. Got a couple turns. I'm just gonna do it again. Hurts, but we were way better prepared for that attack this time. Okay. Got a space claw. That could have been a lot worse. Mother fucker. Hate that. Hate this. Well, I cannot provoke and I cannot use any of my songs. That's good. Gotta struggle bust our way out. A very grisly, to say the least. Really don't like this situation. I'm out of nectar. Yep, cut our losses. Polished chain that deludes those who see it. For 6,666 N. Angelica's gonna be like, get this. Tisa, Flamberge. Francisca, Demon Coat. Rune Tweed, Rune Tunic, Hex Mantle, Circlet, Rune Glove, Fur Boot, Dyed Boot, Gold Cape. You know, I'm not the speedster that can make better use of the Flamberge. Not really a rogue weapon, but I mean, who's keeping track? No. I think... How much does it cost? Okay, 500. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4. Feels maddening. Maddening that I need, like, Theriaka A. But as you were. I feel like you should have some words about the fact that, like, what do you mean Galactica and Ren are monsters? They don't belong in the Monsters Codex. To which it's like, I would like to disagree. Okay, well... Draw this line first. So that's what it looks like from there to there. Okay, actually, you go right here. Now I want to go down there and figure out, like, what the fuck's going on here. Hacking spiders. I did want to see, like, did I perhaps just miss that I could interact with these ones, but not the ones in the other office building? Nope. That is not at all the case. Go down these stairs. Okie doke. Oh. Oh. You continue.
Like how he's built up like that, but
Yeah. Happens. You continue down the corridor in the mysterious ruins. At the immediate end of the corridor is a wall obstructing your path. Where you turn to head back, you notice a paper, yellowed with age, lying on the floor. You can vaguely make out words on the paper, which seems on the verge of disintegrating. Last left, I, Yggdrasil, caught in life. Only worry about Vissel, husband, left alone. He's solitude, person. It's just cruel. If I can make out the entire message, the paper turns to dust in your hand. Extremely old letter. I'm sorry, Vissel? So what, Vissel's wife is immortal with eternal life? I have to, like, assume that the implication is that so is Vissel, who, you know, would thusly be immortal. Man's got a lot of explaining to do. Find him, I'm gonna kick his ass. Ew! As far as it can go. Dare. That's wrong. Should be able to go further. I guess in this case there are too many turns for it. Level 65. Yeah, okay. Root. this could be a problem. It is no longer a problem. Road of Inner Sorrow. Ominous as fuck. Oh, good. Angel Wing. That doesn't seem right. We killed giant wasps and they dropped angel wings? Game, are you sure? Yeah, poison. There we go. Alaru is now able to heal all status ailments. That's not what I wanted. Oh, good. Of course, for the little armadillo, it's the endgame recolor squad for that guy. The Varaha is just so fucking stupid looking. Just a yellow pig. Damn. There we go. The armor roll. Yes. Party is revitalized. Oh, thank the stars. Huh. There aren't any stairs going further down there. That's, a little awkward to say the least. Seems like the way forward is buried or something. Hey, surprise! Hmm. These little dudes hit pretty hard, though. I will give him that. Game, how dare you? FOE. FOE. Oh my god! One. Rude. Two, fuck you. And that's why I like bait. I do believe I have royally screwed up. Now this might be a bit of a problem. That's how we deal with one of them. That's 218 damage. Just in case. And another space claw. Okay. I got a strategy that works, and I'm not afraid to use it. What was I supposed to do? Just keep running down? I guess? Oh, good. Why'd I defend? Shaking my head. Just shaking my head. There, hack you. Oh! You've returned! Well, it's a bit awkward, I will confess. Denied. Little dude guarded. 2 space husks. Cool. That's what I get for, like, rushing through things, but I'm tired. I'm tired, and now's a good time, as any, to maybe call it there. Something tells me we're close. Very close. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll have to see. So next week we'll definitely continue this. I don't think any more grinding is necessary. I just need to not rush. I thought the auto-targeting would be fucking smarter than that with that one, but apparently fucking not. Either way, I've forgotten the entire time. E150D, thank you very much for the 500 bits. That's very appreciated. That was done earlier to welcome me to the 5th stratum, and I totally blitzed past it because I was just in shock. In shock of what this story's twist was. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here and take the rest of the night to relax. I don't have a raid target either. So we'll just leave it at that, folks. Thank you very much for sticking around to the end of the stream. Your time is one of your most valuable resources, and I appreciate you spending even a minute of it here. It gives me folks to talk to, ramble at, share a cool game like Etrian Odyssey with y'all. Because, like, I feel like more than ever, these games are really fucking good and should get highlighted as such. But I mean, other than that, folks, please remember you are also always welcome here at Manaswel. And I'll see you next time.